Hey everyone, welcome to the best US Mint news channel on YouTube. I'm Son of a Silver Stacker. Today's date is 9/11/2025, a day that should be a national holiday, I would think. Now in this video, we're going to be talking about some more information that we got about the San Francisco Mint, and it actually raises more questions than it gives answers. Now, before any of that though, if you're new here, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. We're trying to get to a bazillion subs. It's actually a really big number. You can look it up on the Google machine. In fact, it's ginormous. Also, we're always live, never edited, and always unscripted. I never know what I'm not going to say. Now, let's bounce over to moneymetals.com. I can show you those live spot prices. So gold is down $20, even Steven, to $36.34.50. Silver down 17 cents to 41.21. Platinum down for $15.80 to 13.87.65. And palladium up a quarter to 11.97.75. Now, Dr. Copper over here is down a penny. However, we're looking at $4.60 per pound. That's the most we've seen in quite some time since it had those tariff prices included on it, right? Now, you're looking at it in stock American Silver Eagle, whose premium is $6.69 for a quantity of 1 through 39. They'll ask that you pay $47.90. Now, the buyback, that's the sell to them price, is $42.40, and that is just about that $1.20 that we typically see. Isn't that something? So it looks like they're in demand again. Now over here to the United States Mint's product schedule, and we have two coins dropping today. That's going to be the Morgan and Peace silver dollars out of San Francisco, as you can see here. And guess what? Yeah, these might just be the last San Francisco Mint mark Morgan silver dollars, at least the proof dollars, that the Mint is going to sell. And I'll show you here that in a second. Now, we already know that this coin here, the American Eagle, that 1 ounce proof coin out of San Francisco, is going gonzo next year. That's right. Here it is. This is the San Francisco American Silver Eagle, San Francisco struck, that is. All right, and I'm under subscription here, and that's where you can find the information. It says here, next product in subscription. Yeah, that's for 2026. Yeah. We're not getting it. It says, thank you for subscribing to the American Eagle silver 1 ounce proof coin out of San Francisco. You can see the mint mark there. There are currently no further releases scheduled for this product beyond 2025 as we create new numismatic products to enhance your collection. Now, does that mean that the United States Mint's getting rid of this one and shifting it somewhere else? Or maybe not even going to do an additional proof, right? So they could just do the proof out of West Point, New York. That's the flagship American Silver Eagle. And then what? A Philadelphia proof, maybe? We don't know. A Denver proof? We don't know. And we can't wait to look at that 2026 product schedule, because that's going to answer a lot of questions that we have. It really will. Now, it says here, we hope you continue to cherish the items you've received with this product subscription, and thank you for your loyalty to Mint products. We look forward to serving you again soon. The American Eagle Silver 1 ounce proof and uncirculated coin in W, right, West Point, will continue in 2026. Okay, that's great news that they're going to keep it, but what's going on with the San Francisco Mint? And there's the San Francisco Mint mark there. And this isn't the only product the United States Mint is getting rid of out of San Francisco, California, right? They're also getting rid of the limited edition silver proof set out of San Francisco there. And the thing is about this one is, well, it's, yes, the last one, and it could be the last one it's the last one out of San Francisco. But what's interesting about this one is that, that silver proof set, that it got, 114,000 sales so far. Well, if people missed out on that one, I would imagine people will be picking this one up just to get the silver proof set. And it could be a high demand product. It really could be. And we just don't know what's going to happen until the current product goes on sale right there on October 16th. So it's about a month and almost a week away from today's date. And that's not the only thing, folks, because guess what? Yeah, the United States Mint also got rid of the San Francisco struck American Innovation dollars in the proof finish. Yeah, gonzo. Same story here. Not going to happen. Isn't that something? And it adds even more fuel to the fire as to what's going on, because check this out. These are the Philadelphia struck, or at least manufactured, Mighty Minters ornaments. Yep, those are going gonzo too, so there are no more Mighty Minters ornaments. And if you're thinking, well, maybe they'll keep just the regular ornaments. Yep, not going to happen. They're getting rid of the regular ornaments as well for 2026. This is the last year the United States Mint is going to have ornaments. And I got to ask the question, are we going to have ornaments for the 2026 semi-quincentennial quarters or even coinage? I don't think so. But like I said, we're really waiting until we see that 2026 product schedule to see what's going on. All right, and what's even more interesting, check this out. All right, this also raises more questions. So I have here subscription for the silver proof set out of San Francisco, and it doesn't say anything about getting rid of this bad boy, and nor does it for the same on that proof set subscription for 2026. So it looks like we will have some products coming out of the San Francisco Mint. And so I guess my question would be, are they dwindling it down until it's nothing? Are they just going to say, well, we got rid of 3 or 4 products, and next year we'll get rid of an additional 3 or 4 products until they can ramp up production at either Denver Mint, the West Point Mint, or the Philadelphia Mint? Or maybe, just maybe, they could open up the Carson City Mint and start doing proofs out of that one, right? That's what never happened. But we can all dream, right? It's like dreaming about winning the lottery. So let's get to today's story here in a second. Also went to the American Innovation $1 coin reverse proof set subscription, right? And yeah, it looks like everything is pretty much situation normal as far as we know for the 2026, but we don't really know because, yeah, this product doesn't drop until late this year. I think it's on December 10th. Yeah, December 9th, it's going to be dropped. And then the subscription, about a week before that, is when we'll find out if 2026 is going to have an American Innovation reverse proof set out of San Francisco. But I tell you what, by this time, December 9th, we'll probably already have seen the product schedule for 2026, and we'll know what's going on before that. Interesting times, folks. Now, let me show you what we have discovered here with the Morgan and Peace dollars. All right, here we go. Morgan Silver Dollar Proof subscription. And it says here you can get the 2026 proof coin. And it does say San Francisco. However, as you can see here, this is where the mint mark can be found right here, just above the D and the O. There's the S mint mark. So let's go down to the coin specifications, because that's really where the telltale is. It says mint and mint mark. Well, it's going to be struck out of San Francisco, California. However, it's going to have no mint mark. What? Yeah. So today's release for the Morgan Silver Dollar is the last San Francisco that's going to have a San Francisco mint mark. And is the same true for the Peace Dollar? You betcha. Because check this out. I got subscription. Peace Dollar ships in 2026. Let's go down to the bottom and we look at the specifications. It's the same story. It's like they're twins. Mint mark and mint San Francisco, however, no mint mark. And the mint mark can be found just on the left side of the tail on that awesome looking eagle. So there it is there. That's the last one. And what is that going to do for today's sales for these particular 2 coins that dropped today at noon? And I tell you, this is some interesting time we're in. Like I said, today's discovery or yesterday's discovery, well, that actually raises more questions than it answers. And I do think that Mint in San Francisco will be staying open next year, but I don't know how long. Maybe they'll close it mid-year, maybe end of the fiscal year for the federal government. By October 1st, 2026, the San Francisco Mint's closed. Not sure, but this is definitely some interesting times. And what do you think that's going to do to the San Francisco struck coins? Particularly, just let's start with these 2 here. What are these going to be worth on the secondary market, knowing they're the last of the San Francisco struck Morgan and Peace silver dollars in a proof finish? And what about all the other items that are coming out from the San Francisco Mint this year? This is the last one of the American Silver Eagles in a proof finish. That's gonzo. And what about the American Innovation set, right? That's still at the bag. So questions abound. And what about the limited edition one? I think that's going to really go gonzo this year. I'll tell you, like I said, more questions than answers from today's discovery or yesterday's discovery. Not sure what's going to happen, but that's the way things are. Now let's go to the plus ones. Got some really good one here to share with you. This is Proverb 29:18. It says here, when there's no vision or no prophecy, the people perish. Where there is no revelation, people cast off restraint. And I think what that means is that a society without divine guidance or moral framework will descend into chaos and ruin. And the opposite is true, is that happy who is he or she who keeps the law, right? Meaning that adhering to the Lord's word provides blessing and order. Now let's bounce over to 3 Nines Fine, 99.9 KOIN Coin News Radio. This is Tool, right into. It's got lyrics and subtitled in Espanol too. So that's kind of cool. Almost said something different. Close one there. Anyway, I want to thank y'all for coming. Thanks for dropping by. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you do like what you hear and see, sub the channel. It's absolutely free. And don't forget, What's not free? It's the membership. It's $1.99 a month. It's the price of a cheap cup of coffee, and that equals out to about 6.6 cents per video that you're watching here today. And that's not a whole lot of. And if it is, I hope your situation changes drastically sooner than later. Y'all have a great rest of your day, a great rest of your week on here on Friday's Eve. Stacker out.